Opening 3 minutes of this 10-round fight. Oh, what a whiff by Johnson. Johnson's at his best when the combinations are landing. He scored well there with that combo. Good smooth work by Mike Tyson. That's classic counterpunching.
Yeah, what he did was he pulled that right shoulder back. You know, he just pulled it back, gave him the left shoulder, and then gave him the right hand.
Mike Tyson's coming up with the answers, avoiding that punch. Targeting a left hand to the body. Fine work with the double jab downstairs. Mike Tyson's the victim of a powerful hook. Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. Johnson's making for a tough target there. He gets away from that punch. Johnson's showing you that sublime skill right now with that two-punch combo. You know, there was a lot of talk in the lead-up to this fight from his opponent saying, hey, I can punch too.
Yeah, look, I'm going to use baseball as an analogy. You have a power pitch who can throw it 100 miles an hour, but you have another guy who can throw it 100 miles an hour, but he can also throw a curve. He can also hit the corners. He can also throw a changeup. Tyson can do so many more things than his opponent.
And that's what fighters do. Pulls the trigger right away after taking one. Unbelievable pace here tonight. Both guys have no plans of having this fight go far. I'm sure the frame of reference for most is Hagler Hearns.
Yeah, you wonder if it's going to live up to that. So far, so good.
Off target with that hook. Tyson's hitting the mark right now. How precise was he there with that three-punch combo? Round comes to an end here. And Teddy, I know you've had a very busy week. You've been training some pro football players this week. There are many parallels to be made between the pro fight game and the pro football game.
Yeah, there are. You know, physical ones and emotional and mental ones. I mean, the physical ones are when I work with some of these behemoths, you know, like offensive linemen. They have to punch out, you know, with their arms. They have to make sure that they get those hands out now. If they raise their elbows, just like a fighter raising his elbow before he throws a jab, they lose the power. So you gotta teach them to keep those elbows in. Punch out without any telegraph, without any loss of power, and also get those hands out at the right distance. If they're a little late, the big guy gets in on him, and now he can control him. And of course, the mental aspects of it, where they get into those dark rooms we talk about every once in a while, where they have to remember that they have control. They can make the choice. You know, you get in those dark rooms, you start to think that you lose control of the choice, that your opponent's making a choice for you. No, that's not the truth.
And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round. Johnson. Wow! He got demolished like that was a wrecking ball. One punch power ends the evening. You gotta love that.
By way of knockouts, your winner,
So that's all it took, one good shot. Johnson's career hits a major speed bump tonight.
Well, there were doubts about his beard coming in, and those doubts were realized.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Have yourself a great evening.